Hey, what's up, crew? What's up, team? What's up, fam? What's up, GT? This is TLG-GT Live every single Tuesday morning now, at least for the month of August, right? We're killing it this month. Hosting these TLG Lives with Art and the rest of the crew is creating some real team camaraderie and absolutely focusing on crushing it together. Our home office is in a place called the loading dock here. And on every wall, they put it out there. It's their mission statement of better together. And, I believe it, man. Everybody getting around and being around the heat obviously makes everybody move at a massive rate. And we all feed off each other's energy, and we are absolutely better together. So we're killing it, man. Proud of you, proud of everybody, in the entire hierarchy. Goodman Financial Group with the Foray hierarchy, man, they crushed it this week. Crushed it with the boot camp, crushed it with the conference, and had 74 agents go down to Greenville, South Carolina, where they just laid out a phenomenal event. Can't wait to get together with that crew and see how they transform from what they're doing. But this is the beginning of big things for the Foray agency. So proud of what you guys are doing. Proud of everybody. Proud of GT, man. Outside of Foray, we are GT, right? You guys are crushing it yourselves. We've got new leadership arising. We've got levels being broken. We've got the Alvarez agency on a massive tear. Nelson, Lake, Jamie, Jessica, Ruben. Yeah, I'll continue to call out the players over there. You guys are focused with intent for abundance, and I could see it, and I know all the leadership sees it as well. You guys are crushing it. Also, the lifers, we can't leave y'all out, man. Y'all are doing your thing. Keep crushing, keep pushing, keep moving, keep landing on the leaderboards, and the team follow their lead. And also, Spirit Organization, you know what you're doing. It's it's a path to 100K. Make sure that you guys are focused with intent as well. And then GTB, let's go. Let's go, GTB. If you got your insurance license, you have a license to print money. You have a license to make as much as you want. There are no quotas here. Nobody's going to be down your back if you do right or don't right. But why did you get your insurance license? I put that all the time. If you didn't get your insurance license to write insurance, why did you spend all that time in licensing to pass the course, to pass the exam, and to go through everything you went through in order to just sit back on it? Don't be that agent. That's weird. All right. Leaderboards. Let's go over week 3. August leaderboards. Number 10. This is GT leaderboards. At the end of the month, we'll go over the entire GFG hierarchy, but this is GT leaderboards as we sit right now. Number 10, we've got Kimberly Glass, one app for $4,085 annual premium. Number 9, Chad Guterman, 5 apps for $4,449. Number 8, Mark Spear, 8 applications for $4,509. Number 7, Brandy Myers, newcomer. Y'all look out. 5 applications for $4,941. That's in the Lifer agency. Brandy, I see you. I know this just may be our next 20K producer. Number 6, Jonathan Price, JP, 5 applications, $6,475. Number 5, Ruben Rodriguez. Listen to this app count. 11 applications for $6,499. Number 4, Nelson Alvarez. 9 applications for $9,923. My man is a smidgen away from $40,000 a month. He is on pace, record pace for himself, record pace for his entire insurance career. This is what this is all about. It's leveling up. That's that 90-day madman cycle that we were talking about last week. Number 3, Paul Spala. 7 applications for $12,230. Congratulations, Paul, for passing $20,000 in premium this week. But we're not going to stop there. Timer's been set, man. It's onward and upward to 30,000 this month. Go crush it. Go get it. And I know you can do it. You're on a tear, bro. Number 2, Jared Leifert. 9 applications for $13,323. Oh my goodness. This industry is life-changing if you let it. You know what I'm saying? If you absolutely let it become who you are and you tap into it, you sink your teeth deep, this business is life-changing. Number 1, Lake Savage, Bellavance, 9 applications for $16,887 for the week 3 of August. We ain't done. We're just getting started. We got 2 weeks left. Y'all hammer down. 2 weeks left. Are you kidding me? We've got time. All right, conference announcement. If you look over my shoulder, we have the TLG-GT boot camp. Fall boot camp, freedom and flexibility, baby. Hitting October 25th. Registration is up. If you can't see the link, it says TLGGT.com/GT boot camp. Go and register no matter where you are. If you're able to fly in, drive in, taxi in, bus in, train in, walk in, run in, or just get up and be right around the corner and, man, make sure you are at this event. We need you to register as fast as possible and get here to Raleigh, North Carolina. This is your event for the fall. So y'all get here, get around the heat, and we're going to do some phenomenal training. I promise you, by the end of this event, you're going to know how to start popping $20,000 on a consistent basis. I promise you, we're going to lay down all the nuts and bolts A to Z. We'll have all of our leaders there. Art and Kim will be smashing some training. Y'all get to Raleigh October 25th. We'll be running 9 to 6 p.m. and we're going to crush this event. It's going to be awesome. Y'all get there. All right. Registration is now open. We'll be sending out flyers. We'll be sending out the links. Y'all get there. Y'all sign up. Let's get moving. This isn't an event that you can think about coming to. This is a non-negotiable event. You get there so you can get around the heat. You need the meeting until the meeting needs you. All right. About TLG Raleigh. Man, this week, how about tomorrow? We've got tomorrow the 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. We'll be in Raleigh at TLG HQ showing the plan. New schedule of events when it comes to STPs and about TLGs. From 6 to 7, we'll be showing the plan. From 7 to 7:30, we'll be taking questions. And from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, we'll be opening for training. And we'll do this every single month. Across the country. We've got local About TLG meetings that are popping up everywhere. And if you don't, get a hold of your area manager and let's get them to place it on the board and start using these tools to grow your business. That's what it's all about. That's the only reason we do all of this, is to grow your business. We've got so much to tap into, and the leaders are focused. The leaders are in the hunt, man. All right. Also, live dials are crushing. Every Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern time, every Thursday from 9 to 11, most likely 12 because we have the West Coasters hop on as well, a.m. on Thursdays, and then Saturday morning power hours, 8 to 12 p.m. We are on Zoom crushing live dials, live sitting there, agents just sitting there dialing and setting appointments over and over again. Plug in for you new agents who are checking us out. Plug in and watch. Take a look at what we have going on. Watch the live dials. Watch the work that we actually do and set appointments and make ridiculous income from. Or if you're an agent already, hop on, flip your camera on, and put in the work. Every hour we check up and we find out how many dials were made, how many contacts were made, and how many sets were made. We just do a checkup from the neck up, man. See if your mindset's on point, and if we can skill you up in any way right then and there, we're going to put that effort in. So y'all hop on these live dials. They are business changing. It's what's helped create our momentum into this month. Y'all hop on, y'all watch, and we are crushing it right now. All right. Joy and purpose. I've been paying attention to a lot of leaders out there and social media posts and things like that. People that I follow who I consider mentors, and they've been speaking to me, over the last few years about purpose and joy. And these are two keys to your happiness in life. Not even keys to success, which they are, but keys to your personal happiness, about how you can have a life of abundance. Purpose and accomplishment in life creates joy. Purpose and joy are derived from professional accomplishment. and really not, and sometimes spiritual accomplishment. And when you go out and you're able to just help people, obviously that's derived from professional because you got to have the means, the abundance to be able to help people financially, or sometimes it's just a gift of word. And words are powerful as well, but they don't mean a thing unless it comes from the right place. All right, list off your daily activity. It's important to track your 168. Everybody's got the same hours in the week. The most successful people just manage those hours better than others when it comes to success. Micromanage every 30-minute increment in your week. This is an exercise that I did, almost 12 years ago, because I didn't quite understand the time investment, the scheduling, the discipline, the organization that it took in order to be a successful entrepreneur. I didn't understand it right off the bat, but when I sat down and just started listing what I did each and every hour within 30-minute increments and really maximize my productivity of time clocked in versus time clocked out, things started to change for me. Does sleeping in or waking up to maximize your hours give you purpose? How about scrolling and posting content on social media that doesn't move you forward professionally or give you any purpose or accomplishment? A lot of you get stuck on social media and you get the swipe stuck, right? You go down a wormhole on swiping and just reading and watching and focusing. There's, it's a massive time waster is what it really is. And, you could do something that will move yourself forward professionally and mentally. Take into effect that posting does help build an audience, but make sure it's positive content. Make sure it's attractive content, things like that. But just like excessive TV, don't get sucked into your tools of wasting time. Okay. This is important to state. How about partying and drinking excessively? Like, don't get me wrong, man. I love to go have a good time. For those of you that know me, we go have a good time. I try to at least, once or twice a month, go out and go to have a good time, spend quality time with my wife, spend quality time with my family. I love doing that. It's fun for me. But in anything excessive, you understand that could be in a poison and not an actual, something to help you push you forward. Does it give you joy? How about the day after, excessive partying and drinking? Are you alert and self-driven to attack your goals? We all have responsibilities. I get it, man, but do they take prioritization over your time? Do these responsibilities remove time that could be spent towards achieving your professional goals? Could these responsibilities be put in a dependent schedule? Could they be delegated to other professionals in that specific field? I take it back to 2011 or 2012 when someone told me like, hey, you're still mowing your grass. Don't you know you could pay someone to do that, and free up a couple hours of your time? And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Plus I don't really like mowing the grass. So I haven't mowed my own grass since 2011, 2012. And now I have two lawns, man. I got a lawn here, got a lawn at the beach, and both of them are being taken care of by two different crews. But I learned that a long time ago to free up my time and leverage people. When it comes to $15 an hour processing jobs and things like that, I've always leveraged my time to be able to free up to do the things that really build a big business, such as sales or hiring and training, things like that. The creativity in the matter is what helps grow your business. Now, some of you are where you are and you have to use a stepping stone to step up, and that's okay. But just understand, you've got to start moving and absolutely using those stepping stones, all right? Delegation of distraction, as in, responsibilities that we're talking about. How about lawn care, child care, home care, cleaning, repairs on the house, auto maintenance, meals, medical help? All these things can be delegated out to free up your time, if you see it that way. All right. These are things that you can pay a professional to give better attention to. When we're split in so many different ways, it diminishes how we react to things. It diminishes our absolute best effort. When you delegate, you can give this to a professional that'll give better attention to it. Are they better off with professional attention, much like a jack of all trades or master of none, too many responsibilities will never let you fully achieve your full potential to your professionalism. I hope y'all understand that, man. You'll always be held back by time and skilled limitations. See, time management and discipline are two big keys to consistent success with quality and longevity. Without these keys, you'll never unlock that greater you. Move forward always with a positive outlook and purpose and joy and achievement of a better you. See, your indecisiveness, your frustration, your doubt, and your fear are all the ways that your mind keeps you from achieving success. A lot of times we are our own worst enemies. Success is simple though, guys. It's commit and go. You're like, truthfully, like it's really just commit, decide, and go. And back it up with massive intent, massive activity. That investment has to be there in order for you to achieve success, all right? Always see the good in the process and just keep moving with your best foot forward. Surround yourself with people you like and you trust. And remember again, joy and purpose equals abundance. We talk about money often in this industry and what we can make. We post it up. You can make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a sale if you're into annuities, man. $10,000 plus. If you make big sales, as far as big annuities go, and move up the ranks and self-promote and continue to move up, guys. It's crazy unmatched what you can do in this industry. I haven't seen anything better. I'm an entrepreneur at Spirit, man. Like I love what we do, and I love being self-employed, and I love being my own dictator, like of what my life is going to be. All right. Money doesn't buy happiness. Y'all heard that, right? I used to hear it all the time. Especially coming into this thing when I was looking at it with money and intent to make big money. Back in 2011, 2012, and I was being introduced to this world. But it does buy things that do. You know what I'm saying? Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy things that do. It also provides a sense of accomplishment. Accomplishment sets you on a path of purpose and joy. Abundance provides security and releases anxiety of always having to move with urgency and importance. Having that abundance, it won't fix everything, but it will fix a lot of things. A lot of my anxiety that had to do in life was before I started having absolute control over my income. And, having that abundance will eliminate a lot of frustrations and anxieties. You heard the Puff song, right? More money, more problems. Yeah, you're going to find some more problems. They're going to sneak up on you if your skill level or knowledge isn't where it needs to be. But trust me, even those obstacles will raise you up in life and continue to push you forward. All right. So to those that say otherwise, yes, that's usually what broke people say as far as money doesn't buy happiness, but never buy into complacency. Create a life of purpose and enjoy it with those you love. That's what it's about to make money. Creating a life of purpose and quality of time. God created you for abundance, and it comes through the position of work. That was our curse from a long time ago, guys. We were all cursed to provide. Through that curse, though, God left some divine opportunities of purpose. The opposite of purpose is neglect, carelessness, avoidance, and thoughtlessness. Not what God would want for you, though. You know what I'm saying? Like God gave us a curse, but it was also a biggest blessing to have a life of purpose and work and create abundance and wealth for you and those around you. Find your purpose and joy in life and create a life of abundance and quality. I get excited about this stuff, man. I'm going to end with a mission statement. I want y'all to stick around for the top 5 because they have a great message for y'all. But our mission statement is to help those around us and those we seek out to create financial abundance, quality of life, and purpose and joy. Serve more, make more, keep more, live better with TLG. Y'all stick around. Y'all register. Y'all, we got 2 weeks left. Press the gas, hammer down, go get yours, go break some records. Let's get after it.
Hello everyone, this is Ruben Rodriguez, direct to Nelson Alvarez, coming to you from Toledo, Ohio. Today I am number 5 for the week, coming in with 11 apps for 6,499 AP. One thing I would like to share that I kind of dealt with this week and I thought was successful was being able to pivot with my leads. I think it's important to keep all of your leads within reach when you're doing a dial session, new or old. For instance, I was dialing a new batch of leads that I had bought for the week. Didn't feel like they were being, wasn't getting too much success with them. So I reached back to some leads that I actually had from a year ago. First lead that I called, made a sale for 1,200 AP, and then that kind of just gives you a boost of momentum, and then you just keep dialing. But I definitely think keeping all of your leads in reach is very important when you're dialing. And another thing I'd like to share is sometimes we can complicate this thing and just think we can do it on our own, but our upline or whoever has as your mentor here at TLG, just follow what they say, follow the system. A big takeaway is that Nelson shared with me is once you submit and commit, that's a big part of being a student, and that's always stuck with me. So just submit and commit and just keep going. Appreciate everyone and have a good day. Thanks.
Hey team, VP Nelson Alvarez, direct to Aaron Gooderman, who's direct to Art Leeser. And this week I made it in the top 5, 9 applications for a total of 9,923. My goal has been for the last 6 weeks to try to do 10 apps, 10,000 every single week. And I'm proud to say that once again, 3 of the top 5 slots are filled with Alvarez Advantage team members. And that's because we are fired up about the excitement being brought on by Art, Kimberly, and Aaron for the whole entire company. But more specifically, I want to talk today about serve, don't sell. What does that mean? Well, this week I had a situation where I had a live transfer. The live transfer came across, but he was angry. He was angry because he had just been on a live dial with some other agent. And right before he finished the application, the guy hung up. He hung up because he found out this guy had an amputation. And rather than go through and just dig further, he figured it was going to be too difficult and he hung up on the guy. So when he called me, or rather when the call came into me, what I did was I immediately called the company to let them know this gentleman had just gotten disconnected from the agent he was working with. I didn't move immediately to try to take over the sale. I wanted to serve this guy who was nearly done with his application. But in doing so, it was too late. Office was closed. We left a message. Then I told the gentleman I was going to help him reconnect with that agent. Well, the next morning when we called, this guy said, you know what? I want to work with you. So I began the process of helping him. I found out that the amputation that he had was not caused by complications to diabetes, which would automatically make a guaranteed issue. The amputation was caused by an accident. And if you look at the questions with CVS Aetna, you're going to find out one of the questions is, was the amputation caused by something other than diabetes or complications? That was this gentleman's situation. I wrote it up. He's getting approved. He's being served. So I wasn't worried about the sale. I was more concerned with servicing the client. If you do that consistently, the money's just going to flow. I hope that helps some of you. I know you new guys are concerned with getting paid. Trust me, serve the client. There's more than enough profit coming your way very shortly. So with that, till next week, See you all, and God bless.
Hey, what's going on, TLG? Paul Spalla, direct to Mark Spear, direct to Aaron, direct to Art. I finished the week with 7 applications for 12,230 AP, and this month I've been pretty much strictly running game time. I still have my TLGs 2, 3s, and 4s, even 75s. I've been working, haven't run any applications with them yet. So as of right now, this is only game time. But really for the week, what I've done is being consistent with setting appointments, doing follow-ups, because a lot of people will reschedule, and they'll also have, something that comes up last minute, no show. And I say, that's all right. I know this is important to you. Let's figure out a time that will work. I'll respect your time. All I ask is you respect my time. And so while talking also with the families on the phone, and especially during the meetings, the flow is what I've been really working on. And, Mark Spear will also contest to this, where in the very beginning, I was very sporadic, kind of all over the place with my flow. But in the beginning of the meetings, I'll just talk with them, especially whenever the spouse is there. I'll talk to the spouse, because typically the other one who I've talked to hasn't necessarily included them in things. So the other one's kind of wondering like, hey, all right, we're meeting with whoever, like Joe Schmo, talking about insurance. So you need to, of course, build somewhat rapport with them. And then afterwards, it's like, hey, how I run these meetings are, we'll double tap the prescription portion. We'll go over a brief financial analysis. That just allows me to be on the same page as you guys whenever we're talking about finding protection that fits within your budget, because it does us no good to go over 5-6 different options if it doesn't fit within your budget. Wouldn't you agree? And I have yet to have someone really like butt heads over me with that. And then as we're talking about getting their coverage, I also bring up the fact that we could sit down for another hour going over options, but it does no good until we actually fill out an application and send it in. Depending on the carrier, it'll be about 30 or 60 days that you can adjust it. Either you can increase your coverage or you can decrease it. But the main goal today, while I meet with them, is to fill out the application and send it in. And then that kind of breaks the ice a little bit more. It's like, all right, we are filling an application. Nothing is set in stone with coverage. I can always adjust it accordingly in the future. And they've been really receptive to it lately as well. And then also having a plan B. Because typically I'll go with Americo in the beginning, because they have that software that does the underwriting for the application. But if something comes up, it'll actually like ping and let you know that you can't move forward with the application. And then in which case you can move to, Foresters, Transamerica, or, whatever you then deem necessary that they can actually qualify for. So really just having everything like laid out in the beginning, talking to them, and just, again, having conversations with families and being able to figure out how you best can protect not only their family's life, but also with their own life. I mentioned living benefits a lot to families. Nowadays, a lot of people don't know that's an option with life insurance. So, if I know they can qualify for living benefits, I'll bring it up with them and say, hey, you do have access to your policy. So it's not just upon you having to pass away, your family, gets a check, but you also are able to dive into a life insurance policy while still alive. Hope these tips help. Still got a couple of days left in a month. Plan on crushing it and looking forward to the next month as well. All right.
Hey guys, Jared Lyford here, direct to Aaron Guterman, direct to Art Leeser. And last week, looks like I came in number 2. Somebody else edged me out by a few thousand. But I did 13,323 AP with 9 apps. And just wanted to talk to you real quick about my week. I wanted to focus on 2 things. The number one thing that I wanted to focus on is when things don't go your way. Sometimes people don't tell us the whole truth. It does not matter how hard we try or how many times we ask them the questions on the application. Sometimes they just don't tell us the truth. And when that happens, you're going to get declines. And I wanted to talk to you about staying positive and painting pictures for people. And so, hey, I have some good news and some gooder news, as Nelson would say. I have some good news. Hey, this didn't work out, but we are not a one-size-that-fits-all company. We're not a one-size-fits-all company. So we don't have to fit a square peg in a round hole. And a red flag came back on this, that, and the other. And so you go in and you pivot, right? You find out what exactly is going on. So the first thing I do whenever I get a decline, because I had a couple last week. First thing you do whenever you get a decline, call your upline and call the company, call the carrier, talk to underwriting and ask them, hey, what question caused this red flag to come up? And see how much information you can get out of them. They're going to give you some. They might not give you everything, and often they won't give you everything. But get as much as you can. Take that to your upline and figure out how to pivot, okay? And that's one of the things that I had to do last week. I had to pivot because I had some declines the week before, so I had to pivot. But the most important thing is I got in there and I rewrote the policy, okay? So just because you get a decline, do not get discouraged. Do not say, oh, you got declined and now we have to do this other kind of policy and I'm sorry. You just paint it in a great picture. Hey, we're still able to help you. It's okay. And I was able to get in there and rewrite that business. The other thing that I really wanted to focus on, guys, was the power of mortgage payment protection. Particularly if you are new, you need to be focusing so much of your training time on learning, understanding, and being able to explain mortgage payment protection. There is so much information on Workplace about this. Your upline can tag you in some videos and trainings and all that kind of stuff, but you really need to understand this. This is your business. You, not your upline, are responsible for learning this stuff. We were going to give you the tools and we're going to help you every way that we can, but you have to become good at your job. You cannot live off the coattails of your upline, okay? So learn how to do mortgage payment protection. It is huge. Over 80% of my, well, I'll say 70% of my business is mortgage payment protection. So learn how to do it and learn how to do it well. But I had several policies last week that were mortgage payment protection. And it took a minute. And I finally got through to him. I was like, hey, I know that you want to do something for your son, right? Yes, I do. I just don't think I'm going to be able to afford to do it. I was like, what if I told you that we could do this not only in your budget, but you're going to be able to leave a legacy for your son? Is that something you would want to be able to do? He's like, yeah, I do want to leave a legacy for my son. And we were able to get a mortgage payment protection policy put in place for him so he can help protect his son. So, number one, don't get discouraged if you get a decline. Everybody gets them. It's just how you react to it, whether or not you're truly going to be able to help that client. Number two, learn mortgage payment protection. You have to learn it, and you have to learn it well. All right? And I'm going to leave you with this because we have 2 weeks left, about a week and a half, 2 weeks left in August. So it's time to go. We are on a record pace, guys. So I want you to go and realize that you are going to fall down and skin your knees sometimes. And that's okay. But I'll read something to you real quick here. It's not your fault if you get knocked down. It's not your fault if you get knocked down, skin up your knees. But it is your fault if you don't get back up. Don't be the person that didn't get back up. Have a great week, GT. Talk to you soon. Bye.
What's up, guys? This is Lake Savage Bellavance, direct to Nelson Alvarez, direct to Aaron Gooderman, direct to Art Leeser. Had a fantastic week last week. I ended up doing 9 applications for over $16,000 annual premium, almost 17 really. And I'm asked to talk to you guys about what I did differently. And the only thing that I did differently was I just worked harder. I just spent more time in my office. And I'm not kidding. I took heed of the 90-day madman cycle that Art Leeser called. And it got me thinking, I have a lot of things that me and my family want or need. And why can't I have them a lot sooner than our original goal? Why can't I put an extra $30,000 in the bank account in the next few months? Because I can, and this business allows you to do that. So I ended up working and setting 4 appointments a day, 3 or 4 appointments a day, trying to hit that 18 to 20 appointment a week goal. And I also went back and continued writing conversions on my business from 2 years ago. As far as an objection or something that I overcame this week, I had a client with a big sale. It was over $3,800 annual premium. They originally wanted to think about it, and I don't get think about it that much anymore because I take care of objections in the beginning of the presentation. But as soon as I asked, hey, out of these 3 options, which one meets your needs, but also which one fits your budget, he said, well, it's something to think about. And I said, absolutely, I can understand it's an important thing to think about. And I said, which one are you guys leaning towards? He said, well, I'm leaning towards the standard. And then what I did in my head was I added up the 2 premiums for him and his wife. And I said, would $230 a month or $260 a month really break your bank? And he said, no. And I said, okay, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we get the applications out of the way, make sure the carrier can think about you and get that taken care of. And then you have 90 days to decide if you want to go up or down in coverage, completely up to you, but at least you'll have that coverage. Immediately he said okay, and we wrote the applications. Now, as you notice, what I didn't say is I didn't say you had a 10-day free look period. I didn't say you can cancel at any time. I gave him the choice, making him feel comfortable that he could go up or down when he did his budgetary fact-finding for himself, when he did his budget to see how much he had to spend. So we were able to sync that in, and it's really all it takes, guys. Just go ahead and start running as fast as you can. Plan your family time, and then plan your business time really efficiently with 3 to 4 appointments. That's not too much to ask, really, because out of 3 or 4 appointments, you're going to end up getting at least 2 closes a day, or even if you just get 1 close, at least you're writing an app a day. And that's what I really focused on to get to this number. So finish your August strong, have a great time, have fun, wake up enthusiastic, and we'll catch you later. Bye.